When you look for mutual funds, do you go no load because you hate to pay fees? Remember, this is one of the biggest myths out there. No-load funds may not have sales charges, but they often have fees, sometimes hefty ones.
There is one thing in the prospectus you absolutely need to read, and that's called the fee table.
That's where you'll read about operating expenses, which industry-wide average about 1.5% a year. These include management fees and compensation for discount brokers and other fund retailers. Then there can be 12B1 fees, those that pay for marketing costs, which all take a bite out of your profit.
What has the biggest impact on investors' long-term results in a mutual fund isn't the upfront sales charge or load that they pay, but the amount of expenses they pay year in, year out on an ongoing basis.
And tomorrow in Part 2, we'll take a look at the most common money myths when it comes to your earning power.
Here's a look at all the news that broke after the closing bell. Checkpoint and Ultrac have agreed to merge in a stock swap deal valued at $350 million. Terms call for each Ultrac share to be exchanged for 1.15 Checkpoint shares. Checkpoint provides security solutions to the retail industry, while Ultrac makes surveillance systems such as those closed-circuit televisions. The company says that the new entity will have a market capitalization of $1.3 billion. Access Health is out with mixed news for its investors. The marketing services company says it expects second quarter earnings to be in line with street expectations of 22 cents a share. But full-year fiscal 1997 results should be 15 to 17 cents below analysts' forecasts of 99 cents a share. Access Health cites the shortfall on slower than anticipated revenue growth. Eclipse Surgical Technology says it sees a significant short-term reduction in U.S. revenues. The company cites a new Medicare reimbursement ruling that will boost clinical trial expenses. Dayrunner says that it expects charges for the cost of failed acquisitions will hurt its bottom line in the third quarter. The maker of personal organizer products says that it estimates those costs will amount to 13 cents per share. Wall Street was expecting a profit of 12 cents. Dayrunner earned 11 cents a year ago, but the company says sales growth for the period should exceed analyst expectations. Kohl's is posting improved fourth quarter earnings, 71 cents a share, excluding a charge. That is sharply higher from a year ago. It is right in line with estimates for the department store operator. Veritas says it earned 35 cents a share in its second quarter. That's a five-fold increase from a year ago and a penny above consensus forecast. Veritas, formerly known as Digicon, provides seismic data to the oil industry. Fourth quarter profits at Unitog, 2 cents short of estimates at 29 cents a share. The renter and seller of uniforms earned 32 cents a year ago.
Well, it wasn't exactly a hard day's night for the newly knighted Paul McCartney. The former Beatle went to court today, Queen Elizabeth's court, that is, where he rose to the royal occasion and was dubbed Sir Paul by the Queen herself. Calling this one of the best days of his life, McCartney dedicated his knighthood to his fellow ex-Beatles, including the late John Lennon.
He's a happy man.
Well deserved, yep.
That'll do it for Market Wrap for this Tuesday, March 11th. I'm Sue Herrera.
And I'm Brenda Butner. We'll see you back here tomorrow at the sound of the closing bell.
Watching CNBC Worldwide.
Why the Raymond James Financial Group? Because of our nationally recognized research.
As a Raymond James healthcare analyst, I'm proud to be a part of the team whose long-term research results are ranked #1 on Wall Street. How do we stay on top? By carefully checking each drugstore chain's prescription for success. And then only recommending the select few stocks which we believe can outperform the market.
For our current stock recommendations, call 800-272-0568 today.
We're proud to announce that New York Life companies now offer Mainstay funds in all their 401k retirement plans. Don't miss the boat. Call 1-888-NYL-401k for a prospectus containing more complete information.
You know, AT&T is making long-distance calls from home simple. And now, a guarantee. Guarantee? Yeah, okay. If you're not satisfied that their prices are competitive, you get a month of long-distance free.
Up to $100 worth.
Right.
I had AT&T. It's the best value. They got the most powerful network.
What if I call? You know, if you have any questions, just call them.
1-800-COMPARE.
I have a sister.
This is not the time.
AT&T quality, service, and guaranteed competitive prices, so you never have to worry about long-distance prices again.
Did you know there are over 1,800 companies that sell life insurance? That makes it impossible to compare the rates of every company. And since the rates for the same coverage are often different from company to company, many people overpay when buying term life insurance. Well, there's a free service from SelectQuote Insurance Services that can help make sure you don't overpay. SelectQuote continually compares the costs of term insurance policies from many top-rated companies like Kemper, Travelers, CNA, and others. Call toll-free and SelectQuote will mail you 5 of their lowest quotes in a simple, easy-to-read comparison. For example, a man age 40 who doesn't smoke can get $100,000 coverage for just $169, or $250,000 coverage for just $310. And you can lock in these low rates for 10 years. Don't overpay. Call SelectQuote now and see how much you can really save.
For a free comparison of the 5 lowest cost term policies for you, call SelectQuote at 1-800-938-3600. That's 1-800-938-3600.
Tonight on Charles Grodin, Jackie Robinson's daughter and Hall of Famer Rod Carew, only on CNBC Worldwide.
Hi, everyone. I'm David Faber. It's been a tough 12 months for Fidelity's flagship Magellan Fund. Underperformance and a change in management of the country's largest fund have been the headlines. Now that new manager Robert Stansky has jettisoned a big bond position and started buying more stocks, can he get his fund to outperform? First, though, we're going to examine all those discrimination charges that are flying around Avis. This time, the Clinton administration is being asked to get involved. It's all coming up on this